Welcome to the channel, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well today. Today, I will be reacting to some more Heritage Minutes, man. Boy, I'm excited for this. This was highly recommended. You guys have been spamming my comment section and social media DMs telling me, Strac, you need to react to some more Heritage Minutes. What are you doing, man? I mean, why you holding off for so long? Why you got me hanging? I didn't mean to leave any of you hanging. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. You guys already know it gets serious when we jump into these Heritage Minutes. That's why I ain't got the lights on in the background. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. So starting off at number 1, we will be reacting to Vimy Ridge Heritage Minutes. Here we go. Major General Arthur Curry discusses the plan of attack on Vimy Ridge with General Julian Byng in 1917.
So we also laid out a full-size model of the ridge for the men to practice on. They know where every German strongpoint is, every machine gun, every bunker.
General Curry, you do know the French have tried for the last year to take Vimy Ridge, yes? And that we also...
I know, sir.
What exactly makes you,
Our guns will begin at dawn.
My dear wife, this may be my last letter to you. We go into action in 20 minutes. It's the biggest thing I've ever been in.
At precisely 0500, the men will move out of the tunnels, keeping precisely 300 yards behind the creeping barrage.
Dear Mother, as I looked to right and left, all I could see was Canadians.
By 5 o'clock, Vimy Ridge was ours.
And Mother, I thought, we are a nation. This is us.
It was the first significant victory of the war.
Whoa. No, that was actually... Whoa. That one was actually kind of deep, man. They showed a lot in just a minute. Oh, my goodness. And rest in peace to all the lost soldiers from Vimy Ridge, man. Nobody ever wants to have to fight in war, you know? We talk about serving our country, loving our country, but how many of us would actually raise our hands to go into war and fight for our countries? I don't think too many of us would actually be willing to do that, man. Off of the strength of knowing that you won't receive nothing in the long run from it. You'll receive respect and honor from the ones who care about our servicemen, our veterans, but the rest of this world, the people that don't care, they're going to overlook you and treat you as if you didn't do anything for this country. And it's truly sad. It's truly sad. And I heard him say, you know, this might be my last letter to you. I couldn't even imagine having to write a letter before going to war to one of my loved ones or my girlfriend saying, look, this might be my last letter to you. This is one of the toughest ones I'll be fighting. And yeah, I love you, this and that. And no, I don't. Absolutely not. You're basically saying your goodbyes before you even know it. And it's really sad. It really is sad. And I don't like that. Because I try to put myself in their shoes. I try to understand what I would do in those type of situations, and I think I'd be starstruck. I think writing a letter will probably be the hardest part, you know, even harder than going to war physically. Writing that last letter to my loved ones, because I don't know if it will be my last letter, just like all the other ones I've written. All we have is God on our side and faith and skill, training, trust in the training, and let's go ahead, man. Let's do this, baby. It truly is sad. Rest in peace to all those lost soldiers, man. So here we are at number 2. Chloe Cooley. This Heritage Minute follows Chloe Cooley, an enslaved black woman in Upper Canada in 1793. Her acts of resistance in the face of violence led to Canada's first legislation limiting slavery. I love slavery films. I love checking out slavery movies, films, documentaries, you know, movie series, or should I say TV show series. It's truly fascinating because these are times we didn't live in. We didn't have to experience what these people went through throughout these times. So I actually really love learning about the history of slavery and what these poor people, what these poor men, women, and children went through on a daily basis. Pain and suffering, depression that they could not escape. It wasn't fair, man. It's truly not fair. Imagine somebody taking your freedom away, taking your life away from you right now. You know, say you have one of your siblings by your side, but they don't split you up from the rest of your family members. They're going off to different owners. You don't know when's the next time you're going to reunite.
I don't care what the law is. I will never be a slave. That word, I hate it. It rests on my tongue like rot.
Peter, how does it feel to get paid for your work?
There are rumors freedom's coming for us all.
Freedom, you know that's all I want.
Chloe, careful. Vrooman would rather sell you across the river to America than let you go free.
Then I'll run.
I've run before. Maybe this time for good.
No! No! Just get her into a boat. No!
Chloe? Chloe, no!
Let me go!
Word of Chloe Cooley's resistance led to Canada's first legislation limiting slavery. After 200 years, slavery was abolished in Canada in 1834.
After 200 years. Oh my gosh. She had a plan, and the moment she felt the confidence to go ahead and do it, she got caught. She got caught. Now, things could have went worse. I'm assuming that they brought her elsewhere, but things could have been way worse. And we know how, you know, how slavery is. The things they did to the females back then. Yeah, I don't want to speak too much on that, but yeah, this could have gone way worse. It's just the fact that the slavery got abolished 200 years after that. That's when that act went through. 200 years? That's like, imagine us being in slavery right now, and we have hope that it might be ending soon, or that we may be able to get ourselves free soon so that we could reunite with our family. You know, free our friends as well with us by our side. But you're nowhere close to having freedom. You're 200 years away from that, which means the rest of your life is just going to be miserable. You're going to be a slave for the rest of your life. Coming in at number 3, we will be reacting to Tommy Prince. A eulogy is given for Tommy Prince, Canada's most decorated indigenous war veteran.
When Tommy Prince went behind enemy lines, the enemy was in trouble.
That time at Anzio, but 3 days on his own. He trained our guns.
He never boasted about his army time. Never said nothing.
One of the few non-Americans ever awarded the Silver Star of the United States. Tommy's Prince.
He was the bravest man I ever seen. But after Italy and France, and then twice in Korea, he had to fight the battles of peacetime in a community where Canadian Indians have it hard. Of poverty, which would claim his many, many medals. He had to fight the drink, and he did. And family troubles, and he did. And he died in dignity, one of the most decorated soldiers in Canada's history. Tommy Prince of the Ojibwe Nation. The Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry are honored to say farewell to one of our own.
That's sad, man. That's sad. But our veterans are resting up in a better place now. Yeah. Rest in peace to all of our lost veterans. They're resting up in a better place. They did their good deeds in this world for us to live the way we are living right now. For me, you know, me being able to have the freedom I have right now to make these videos on a daily basis for my wonderful supporters is because of them. It's because of them. We have freedom because of them, the people that fought for it. So here we are, last but not least, number 4. Oscar Peterson. This Heritage Minute follows Canada's most honored jazz musicians from his humble beginnings in the black neighborhood of Little Burgundy in Montreal to his rise to fame. And by the looks of it right here, it looks like he plays the piano, man. He's nice on them keys. I know a couple people that's nice on them keys. I can't be like that, though. It is very hard trying to remember those keys. Very hard. Especially under pressure. Let's go ahead and check it out, man. Let's see what Oscar Peterson got to offer behind them keys.
My dad was a railway porter. It was just about the only job a black man could get. But he had big plans for us. Music would be our ticket out of poverty. I knew we couldn't afford that piano, so I practiced twice as hard.
Nice, Daisy. Okay, Oscar, let's hear it.
Turns out, I wasn't half bad. Then I found jazz, or it found me. It wasn't all easy, though. I faced a lot of hate, but I found my stage. They call me the man with 4 hands. Well, I don't know about that, but let's see how far this ticket takes me.
From Montreal to Carnegie Hall and far beyond, Oscar Peterson became one of the most recorded and celebrated jazz musicians of all time.
Oh, that's cool. They added real footage of him when he used to play on the piano. That was cool right there. That was cool. I was really wondering what he looked like, man. I'm glad they actually added that clip in there, man. Now, he said they thought he had 4 hands. I mean, basically, right? You got 2 hands and then don't you use both of your feet? Aren't there like, forgive me, I don't know the proper name, you know, for the things at the bottom of the instrument, but I'm just going to refer to them as pedals. You know, like the little pedals you step on at the bottom of a piano? That like kind of helps you with the noise. I don't know what it helps with, the bass or I don't know. But you got to literally use both of your hands and both of your feet. That is not easy. And looking at a paper, unless you memorize the song and memorize the keys, like that is truly incredible. And that's impressive. That's impressive. I find musicians very talented and interesting. If you all enjoyed these amazing Heritage Minute clips just as much as me, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. Feel free to share this video and channel to your friends and family members. And please, continue to flood my comment section and suggestion link in the description down below. Once again, everybody feel free to let me know how you felt about these Heritage Minute video clips down below in the comment section. And which one touched your heart the most out of all 4 of them, man. Stay safe, enjoy the weather, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.